Excellency, President of the Turkish Republic, Northern Cyprus, my friend Professor Sahad Akpinar, the founder, Rector and Chancellor of Gurney University, American University, Professor Ali Haidar, the Rector of the University, other learned professors, academics, registrars, all the members of the teaching staff, the learned professor from Kazakhstan who is present here, learned graduates, dear parents, friends, ladies and gentlemen. I must thank my friend Dr. Shiraz Mir Sahib, the chairman of Metropolitan College, who has accompanied me to this wonderful occasion. I looked at the motto that was displayed. We create the future others can't predict. Indeed, when listening to Professor Sahad Akpinar, I was impressed by his humility, impressed by his wisdom and courage, his entrepreneurship in building an academic institution of this caliber and degree. I come from a country where we are proud of our culture of free education from kindergarten to university. We have invested heavily in our future generation. And quite interestingly, that brought a surprise element. On the 13th of April, 14th of April, a few months ago, led by the university students, there was a revolution in Srilanka. They led a protest in front of the president's house. And as a result of the protest, the Prime Minister and the entire cabinet had to resign and go home. Such was the power of our universities. They took it upon themselves to question the democratic traditions in the country, to question the corruption in politics, which finally led to an entire cabinet resigning and going home. And they are still camped outside the president's palace, asking him to go home. He has dug his heels deeply, but his days are numbered. Such is the power of the university system. So therefore, I am much humbled by the honor you have bestowed on me. The humble citizen of Sri Lanka who has tried to serve to my best of my ability. Our countrymen, we are undergoing real hardship. We are facing a serious economic crisis where our currency has been devalued, and that has caused severe economic crisis in Lanka. As a matter of fact, it was with a heavy heart that I had to come here. And I also realize how empathetic and considerate your founder, rector, is. And I must associate with them in sharing my regrets and prayers for the upliftment of those who are affected by the fire in some parts of this country. Disasters are nothing new to all of us. Our country faced a similar disaster in 2004, December. Asian tsunami, which captured we lost almost 35,000 lives within an hour. And we have also faced many other challenges. Recently, a terrorist attack killed almost 250 people. And they blamed it on extremism, religious extremism. But now, the students are questioning, saying it is an induced extremism by some of the foreign rulers. So, these are all matters for us to contend with, deal with, challenges that we face. Today, as Professor Akhinar commented, you graduates who are passing out today, do not go back with the feeling that you have learned everything. You have much more to learn. That was his advice. Keep learning all the time. Today, in the university education, skills mismatch is a perennial problem. We face a problem in Sri Lanka. We have the problem particularly in humanities and social sciences sector. We are trying to address it issue, give more priority to STEM education, improving the quality of education. I, as a Minister of Higher Education, tried to reform the system by introducing, for the first time, a Quality Assurance and Accreditation Commission, which is independent of university administrations, so that we will have better ranking and we will have Sri Lanka as a preferred destination for higher education in our region. It's a challenge, but we are trying to reform our system. And I am glad that Professor Akhinar has built up this institution today, attracting almost 50% of your students from other international countries, other countries in far and wide in the world. And I'm glad that Metropolitan College in Sri Lanka is partnering with university to give this quality education to at least those fortunate children from Sri Lanka was able to afford. Today, affordability of higher education is a challenge to every democracy. But we are proud, having invested in free education, we saw the results a few months ago. How students and academics can lead a revolution in a country. And the revolution is not over yet. I'm going back to a country with this honor that you have bestowed on me, with much trepidation, with much expectation for our problems to be resolved in the coming months and years. So, let me conclude by wishing all of you graduates all the very best in your future endeavors, and thank this wonderful institution for having chosen me to bestow this great honor, and I'm much humbled. Thank you very much.